been a minute. Right, what are we doing? We're testing two clip-on night vision scopes. The ONELEAF.AI Commander, the NV100, and the Falcon DARK, this one. They're both promising big things, but we'll get them out, we'll test them, we'll check the specs and compare those, and let's see which one holds up after dark. Let's get into it. Okay, let's start with the ONELEAF.AI Commander NV100. It's a clip-on digital night vision unit designed for both handheld spotting and rifle-mounted use. It runs a 16mm f1.4 objective lens paired with a 1920 by 1080 CMOS sensor, giving you full HD recording and sharp enough imagery for close to mid-range hunting. The eyepiece uses a 0.49-inch OLED display with a resolution of 1440 by 1080, which means the image you see through the viewfinder is crisp and well coloured, even in daylight mode. It records in MP4 to a microSD card, has Wi-Fi streaming capability, and runs on a built-in 18650 battery that lasts roughly 4 hours, depending on recording use and IR brightness. The onboard 850nm infrared illuminator gives good reach out to about 200 meters in clear conditions, ideal for smaller blocks, goat country, or pest control. Okay, so this is the Falcon DARK, a purpose-built night optic for hunters who want reach and clarity. Up front, it uses a 40mm 1.0 germanium objective lens mated to a 4K high-def sensor, so you get a far cleaner detail and better contrast at distance. The viewfinder is a high-res 1024 by 768 AM OLED display, and the unit features dual IR illumination, both 850 and 940nm, so you can choose power or stealth depending on the job. It's got a built-in 1000-meter laser rangefinder, full photo and video recording, and Wi-Fi app control for playback and downloads on the move. Power comes from a removable 18650 cell, giving it around 6 hours runtime. It supports multiple adapter sizes for solid fitting to most scopes, and it's been recoil tested to 6000 joules. That's the Falcon DARK. Big optics, big sensor, and built for serious night work. Okay, so let's line them up side by side. The ONELEAF Commander NV100 is all about simplicity. A full HD 1080p sensor, 16mm f1.4 lens, and a compact OLED display that gives a bright, clear picture out to around 200 meters. It's lightweight, easy to mount, and runs built-in battery for about 4 hours for close to mid-range night hunts. Now, the Falcon DARK takes things up a notch. It's built around a 4K high-definition sensor and a 40mm f1.0 germanium lens, delivering sharper detail, better contrast, and more reach. The dual IR system's 850 and 940nm means you can balance brightness and stealth depending on your conditions. Add in the 1000-meter integrated laser rangefinder, photo and video recording, Wi-Fi app control, and a removable 18650 battery lasting up to 6 hours, and you're looking at a serious upgrade in both tech and practicality. It's also been recoiled up to 6000 joules and supports multiple adapter sizes, making it a solid fit for most rifle setups. So while the NV100 is lighter and simpler, the Falcon DARK is built tougher, shoots clearer, and brings a lot more capability to the table for serious night hunters. Okay, so starting off in broad daylight. The NV100 footage you're seeing here on the right was shot in full HD at just over 29 frames per second. It actually performs really well in these conditions. Bright, clean, and well-balanced exposure. The image feels natural, and for a digital night optic it does a surprisingly good job with colour and clarity. Detail-wise, it's on the softer side, but still sharp enough for spotting and shooting within typical daylight ranges. Everything looks smooth and realistic, almost like a regular daytime optic. Now switching over to the Falcon DARK, this was recorded in 2304 by 1728 at 30 frames per second, so technically higher resolution and sharper overall. The Falcon image is crisp and incredibly detailed. You can see the fine edges on grass, trees, and ground texture pop nicely. It's a touch brighter than the NV100, but contrast is slightly lower, which gives it a flatter look straight out of the unit. Overall, in daylight conditions, I'd actually give it to the NV100. It's got a slight edge in overall picture balance. It's smoother and more comfortable to look through for longer periods. But remember, daylight performance isn't what we're really here for. These are night vision units, so let's see how they perform when the light drops. Alrighty, so here's the same comparison between the ONELEAF Commander NV100 and the Falcon DARK, this time in full darkness. The NV100 on the right records in full HD at around 23 frames per second, gives you a really even exposure, bright enough to see your target clearly without blowing out detail. The contrast is strong and the overall image feels natural, though it's a bit on the softer side when you zoom in. Now switching to the Falcon DARK on the left, you can see straight away how much sharper the image is. It's recording in 2304 by 1728 at 30 frames per second, so motion looks smoother and fine details like grass, animal outlines and tree texture really pop. The trade-off is that the Falcon runs a bit darker and flatter in tone, so you might need to bump the brightness or utilise the built-in IR light in really dark conditions. Overall, for casual users or those wanting a nice balanced night vision view, the NV100 still does a great job, but for anyone chasing higher detail and image sharpness, especially for filming, the Falcon DARK absolutely takes the win. Okay, well, that's the end of that little review. For me, the Falcon DARK is the way I'm going to go. It does things just a little bit better than the ONELEAF.AI NV100. Not saying it's a bad unit, just saying that the Falcon DARK does it that much better. So next thing we'll talk about is the giveaway. So I'll be keeping this unit. This one's for me, so we'll get rid of that. However, the ONELEAF.AI is going to get given away. It's boxed up, and so what it comes with is a 4-12 scope with scope caps. It comes with scope rings, and it comes with the unit itself, so the NV100 Commander. Plus it's got the instructions and a 2-year warranty with it. So if you want that unit, if you want to go into the run for it, if you hadn't seen my posts before, like and subscribe to the channel, like the video, and go over to Night Vision New Zealand's Instagram page and give them a follow. What we will do is then later on, in 2 weeks, I will go online and pick a random winner. So yeah, enjoy and like and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one.